11:30 this morning, police cars arrive in convoy on an unremarkable street in the Manningham area of Bradford. The second vehicle is Nissa Hussein's. He's first rendezvoused with the armed officers at a nearby police station. He says he's been told there's a real threat to his and his family's safety. Under police orders, the family are forced to wait in their car. The officers, carrying handguns, enter the family home. They're there for 5 minutes.
Well, the armed police have just emerged from Nissa Hussein's house. We understand, ostensibly, they've checked whether it's safe for him and his family to go back in. These are extraordinary scenes on a suburban street in broad daylight in Bradford.
Nothing has prepared us, myself and my family, for this, actually. Although we're extremely grateful to the armed police for the escort and the safeguarding measures they put in place, I could never have imagined my wildest dreams that it would ever come to this, actually. And I'm going to back that thing in here now.
For Nissa Hussein, today is the end point of what he says is an 8-year ordeal for his family after converting from Islam to Christianity. 12 months ago, he was savagely beaten outside his house by a gang wielding a pickaxe handle. The attack left him with a fractured hand and shattered kneecap. A fortnight before that, Calendar reported how a mob had attacked his home, throwing fireworks and eggs. Just 2 in a series of incidents which he says are all part of the same hate campaign against him.
We have to get out of Bradford as soon as we can, never look back, actually, because our lives are not safe. And, you know, actually, and this has been allowed to go on for far too long, actually, where, I say, we are not comfortable living here with my wife and my children, who are all equally traumatised, and so we just have to vacate as quick as we can and never look back. But again, you never think that it would happen in a so-called democratic, free country such as ours.
It's really bizarre, and it's quite scary to come to this, to leave our home and leave Bradford.
After collecting their belongings today, the family have now moved to a safe house provided by the British Pakistani Christian Association. It's now set up a snatch squad, in its words, to rescue other threatened Christian converts, so-called apostates.
Clearly, there have been other people who've converted from Islam to Christianity, and I know there have been problems, but some people have managed it without this level of antagonism and harassment. Is there something special about Nissa Hussein that has attracted this violence, these threats?
He's spoken out. These other victims, they go into hiding, they flee, they run away. They allow the anguish to continue for other victims. But Nissa didn't want that. He wanted to stand up for justice to make sure other apostates one day might be free of this persecution.
West Yorkshire Police today insisted it wouldn't tolerate hate crime, and a spokesman said the force was disappointed Nissa Hussein's family had decided to leave Bradford, as police and other partners had been working to try and resolve the situation. It said investigations are ongoing into the attacks and into allegations and counter-allegations following local disturbances. As for Nissa Hussein, he says he's done nothing wrong. Tonight, he and his family face trying to start a new life at a secret location outside Yorkshire. John Hill, ITV News, Bradford.